Hey friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. I'm so excited for today's Mystery Marvel Legends unboxing. You love them, I love them. Let's get started. But before we get started, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you can get notified every time we have a new video come out. Give us a big thumbs up and talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you, and I'm going to try my best to get back to each and every single one of you. So guys, one more thing. We don't talk about this very often, but if you see the symbol right here, bing, it's a little circle with like an eye in it. Click on that anytime, and there should be some other video suggestions that we put on there. So all you gotta do is tap your screen right here, bing, and this little thing will come out. You gotta click on that, and then you can kind of scroll up and down. You don't have to navigate away from the video. So just throwing that out there in case you didn't know. So guys, why don't we go ahead and get started right now?
It's so nice to meet you, Gigi.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G. I will see you on the TV.
Super Channel G.
Alright friends, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if you want to guess what our first figure is going to be, because we're going to do two again. Man, we had planned on only doing one, but this working out two every now and then is pretty good. And that one time with three. But anyway, you want to take a guess what our first one is? So here we go. First one is, you want to guess? Bum, 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 bum. It is Ghost Rider. Wow! And look how amazing he looks. This is from Marvel's Rhino Build-A-Figure. So amazing. Look at this, Heroes for Hire. He looks great in there. Look at that translucent flames, everything. And then it's got this rhino leg right here. Awesome art on the side. And of course there's two, because that's what the Heroes for Hire is. And I'll show you the back. We have Marvel's Misty Knight and Ghost Rider. And obviously, let's see, 5 and 3. They have different parts, but these are the two Heroes for Hire. In any event, Ghost Rider is super cool. Let's see the write-up back here. Let's see what it says. Heroes for Hire, investigating evil and protecting the city. These heroes give evil no place to hide. So this is a great action figure pose right here. Look how great it looks. And look at the other figures in this set. And wouldn't it be cool if the second one we open is from this set too? Maybe a clue. Yeah, looks great. Now I will tell you, I prefer when Marvel Legends does not split the two like this. And, you know, I prefer when they have the back just dedicated to the one figure. But anyway, let's get this open. Doesn't it look so amazing? Alright, let's cut this bad boy up. I guess not really cut it up. Let's just slice a little piece of tape. Alright, so let's get Ghost Rider on out of here. Let's get out of here, Nick Cage. And look how great this looks. First of all, look at this huge Marvel Rhino leg. It's not tremendously tall, but it's definitely huge. Look at that. So put that back there for now. And let's get our Ghost Rider figure out. Ooh, it's dropping everything. Just pop that back in there for now. Set that aside, and let's take a great look at this Ghost Rider figure. Oh my goodness, look at that. His head is sitting on a flame there. Wow, let's zoom in here. Look how great this looks. Look how the light is just going through those flames. Doesn't that look incredible? Look at that. Wow, and the fact that the mouth is... Oh my goodness, I did not expect that. Look. That is definitely something. Yeah, buddy. And look, the head pivots and tilts and turns. That looks amazing. Look at that. Wow, I can't say enough. So we have a loose chain right here, and that's kind of cool. Too bad that's the only bit of chains it comes with. Look at this really cool jacket. I like the paint job there. Man, this armor is way loose. What's the deal here? We barely, it was a brand new character. and his arm is ridiculously loose. So that's unfortunate because look, all the way loose. Look at that. Alright, well, moving on. Let's see what sort of arm articulation. We got really good shoulder action here. Look at that. Nice and stiff and tight. We'll move right here above the bicep as normal. Let's see. This other joint right here for the double joints. I'm glad he's double jointed. Looks great right there at the elbow. We have a different glossier plastic on here than here. The arm does move back and forth and around. Now, interestingly enough, we have these hands that look like they should be holding something, whether it's guns, chains, whatever, as far as the way they're posed with that finger out like this. But he doesn't come with any accessories. So what exactly is he supposed to be holding there? Anyway, I'm sure we can get accessories from another figure, but you'll notice the black here is slightly different from here because it's like a different shade gray. It's more like a blue gray, very dark faded blue gray. So interestingly enough, because the jacket is pointed right here, the shoulder doesn't go all the way back, see? But it does rotate all the way around, and this elbow is slightly tighter, different color black here than here again. So I guess, you know, it's different color gray. Don't know if it's intentional or just the type of material plastic they used. He does ab crunch here, pretty good. Look at that. He does move at the waist. Look at this belt. Interesting, gives a nice little flare. Kind of a rush job on the back. Let's see what sort of leg articulation. We have really good leg articulation and really nice tight joints right there, especially on the knee, double jointed knee. Great leg articulation. Moves the high part of the leg. Does not move right here in the boot, but look at these great looking biker boots. That looks outstanding. And we have great foot mobility and ankle mobility. So this action figure is amazing. My only gripe is that he has no accessories. He looks outstanding. This mouth movement, this jaw right here is amazing. The way that, look at that lights up is amazing. This loose chain is amazing. Give me some sort of chain to like throw out there or something. Something. Give me a board to smack someone with. I don't care. Something. So, anyway, let's see if we can get him to at least point. Look at that. He's like, hey, you, come here. Or maybe we can have him going like that. Come here. And we'll have him with his head back, laughing maniacally. Yeah, that's nice and wild. Let's do it the other way. Oop, his arm already switched around. Let's have him come over. Look at that. That looks absolutely sick. Oh, but his arm's not staying the way I want it to. Let's turn this right here. There we go. And you can still say, look, put this back. Come here. All right, how far back can I put? Oh, popped his head right off. Well, anyway, let's take a good look at that. Popped his head. Oh, it comes out nice and easy. So let's get a really good picture right here. Looks amazing. Let's close this a little bit. Let's actually put it down. Look at that. Yeah, that looks amazing. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so I got some good pictures there. Hey, this is a pretty good one as it is right there. Alright, so let's get him a really good stance, and let's move on to our next action figure. Let's have him look to the side. Let's put his arms down here. Let's just have him looking really tough. Let's have him look really menacing, and let's put his elbows out. Look at that. Yeah, you know what? I'm coming closer because that looks great. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. It looks absolutely great. Let's zoom in. I'm sorry, let's focus. Okay, let's move him over here. And let's get our next action figure out here. So our second and last action figure for this Mystery Marvel Legends unboxing, we have one that's really cool. And that is, boom! Marvel's Chameleon. And look at this. Since he's a master of disguise, we also have Jameson and Hammerhead here. Isn't that awesome? So at one point he had kidnapped Jameson and struck a deal with Hammerhead to be part of his organization and so on. And this looks absolutely amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, he was Spider-Man's first actual like supervillain that appeared in like Spider-Man 1 or something in the 60s. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, but I believe that's the case. Look at this great packaging again. This awesome Spider-Man right here. This is also Rhino Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends. So that's already this one and this one, right? Look how great this is. This is Craven. This is actually his half-brother. Isn't that amazing? So, and I believe they both came from Russia, if I'm not mistaken, as far as the story goes. Once again, I would rather them have just one on the back, but they don't. So I think they've done that less and less as time has gone on. So this says, Savage Force. Professional criminals for sale to the highest bidder. These half-brothers have made treachery a family tradition. So really cool. And so really soon, there's some pre-orders for a new Craven with Spider-Man that'll be coming out. I think it's actually a Target exclusive. And well, actually, before I speak too soon, maybe it's not Target, but it's an exclusive somewhere coming out, and I can check those facts really soon. But I'm really excited about that one coming out in the next couple months. So all right, I need to cut this one right here on the side so we can get this tape open. And yeah, buddy, let's get this out. And you know what? I'm not the biggest Chameleon fan, but I thought it was really awesome that we can turn him into Jameson, J. Jonah Jameson, with this package, right? With the swappable head. And of course, you know that Marvel Legends has been using this body type for a while now. They used it for Nick Fury, used it for Tony Stark, used it for Agent, excuse me, the Agent of Black Panther. So this is definitely a suit that they've been using over and over and over. So it's a really cool body mold suit, really cool. Too bad the jacket didn't come off. It'd be nice to be able to have this to where the jacket comes off, but it doesn't. So look at these amazing accessories here. Absolutely amazing. And look at this really huge, bulky rhino arm. Doesn't that look crazy? So it's huge. It's not tremendously long or big, but definitely big and bulky. So that there. Let's get our Chameleon figure out. So of course we're used to this because Tony Stark was basically this body mold. Let's see if we can turn. Oh, his leg is stuck and I don't want to break his leg off. So let's see if we can turn his leg. It's not turning. Ugh! No! And I don't want him to be, pigeon-toed in like that. Look at that. So give me a second. So I inspected it a little bit further. It looks like right here on his leg, if we zoom in, it's actually got a piece that's kind of hanging off, like preventing it from turning. So I'm going to see if I can do some quick modification. It may not work, but let's see what I can do. Alright, it took a good little amount of working there, but it worked. So let's finally take a closer look right here. So look at this. This is super cool. We have a little bit of blue paint right here on the face, and it's kind of, blended and faded a little bit. That's really cool. That's something that you don't see as often with the modern Marvel Legends. They're usually a flat color like this, see? Which definitely looks good, but like the Toy Biz era Marvel Legends had a lot of like color shading and fading, so that's kind of a throwback to that. I definitely don't want his head to wash out, see, because of the white. So I can put him either on a different background, or I can dim our bright color scheme here, so we can definitely do that. We have really good articulation. Obviously, this little squared off part keeps the arm from going any further back than that. But we still have mobility above the bicep. We have double joints right here on the elbow, so that's really cool. So we can actually bring his arm really close in. Wow, that's ridiculously close in. That's good. Look, he's even got some buttons on his cuff right there. So we have kind of a mirror image movement right here. Actually, this one has even less mobility, but nonetheless moves right here above the bicep. Has a double joint right here, so that's going good. The hands do bend back and forth and spin around, so we got some really good articulation there. The jacket can come off, but then you're stuck with blue sleeves on a black shirt. The black shirt looks cool. The belt looks cool. It's suit, everything is good. Creases on the pants. It's just his legs a little loose here now. Look. Now it got stuck here, but finally worked its way. I had to do a little bit of magic to get that off and open. And then of course we got some really good, wow, even better articulation than I thought. Right here on the feet. They go back, or at least that one does. Wonder why this one. Interesting. Don't know, but it does. Alright, good. So, let's take a look at the other heads, because it definitely looks like Chameleon. Here's Jameson, and here's Hammerhead. Now, I've heard that Hammerhead doesn't sit on there very well, but let's find out. Oh, and I haven't said this, but obviously this tie is attached right here. Does not come off, but is not attached the rest of it. So, let's see. How does this head go on? Actually, it does go on really well. So whoever said it doesn't, it actually does. And he's got some good mobility too. Look at that. So his head actually goes on really well. Look at that. Hammerhead is very similar to Flat Top from Dick Tracy. Look at that. So if I'm not mistaken on that story for Hammerhead, because this technically could just be a Hammerhead character, right? So Hammerhead was like beaten in an alley somewhere, and some like doctor scientist type person replaced his shattered skull with like this metal alloy that was supposed to be like as strong, or almost as strong as like some of the metals we're used to, and I'm not sure if it's like vibranium or adamantium type strength, but maybe almost there. So, and then that's part of why his head's kind of weird and flat, and then he didn't have a whole ton of memories, but definitely saw this like movie poster for like Al Capone and wanted to do his own little gang, which he did. Let's see this Jameson. This Jameson head is outstanding. Look at that. Great paint job. Look at that. I love the way this looks. And let's see how it goes on right here. Awesome. Fits nice and tight there. So look, this is actually the figure that I want to keep. I want to have J. Jonah Jameson here. And that looks outstanding. So let's take a look at these weapons. So we have this little gun right here. And interesting, it doesn't look very realistic, but it's definitely some sort of futuristic looking comic book gun. Let's see. We have one of these. These are like gangster inspired Tommy gun type, right? Machine gun from like 1930s gangster type. And then we have like, oops, this modified type like modern Tommy gun. Interesting. Look, I didn't even know this part came off, but it's got like, you know, the shells right here, and it goes up in here like this detachable magazine right here. Look at that. That's really cool. Now, of course, it looks way futuristic, but this one don't. This one looks really cool throwback. I like the way this one looks a lot. So let's put this right here in his hand. Let's put this one right here in his other hand. And tell me that doesn't look amazing. Look at that. And we can say hello to his little friend. So, yeah, buddy. Just taking a couple pictures there. Sorry about that. And that looks outstanding. Look at this one. Just put his hand right here. Yeah, it looks really awesome. Almost looks like some sort of experimental Hydra gun. So, let's get him to stand up. Let's get him with a wide stance. And actually his legs are a little more spaghetti than I would have liked. But nonetheless, we'll get it going. And look at that. That looks outstanding. Look at that. Now, of course, this isn't something Jameson would do, but it's not Jameson, remember? It's Chameleon. So let's put them right back on over here. Let's put them right next to each other. And yeah, buddy. Take some pictures here. And let's spread them out just a little bit so we can get some better balance in this picture. I think that looks incredible. So guys, what do you think? If you've not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you can be notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. Give us a big thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time on Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G.